The tenancy was to end on January 23rd. You showed up on the 23rd, but he was still there. What time did you return home?
I would say around 12, because I remember calling the cops at like 12:10.
What did you see when you entered your apartment?
Basically, what I saw, Your Honor, was trash all over the place.
You mentioned in your complaint that you found syringes around the apartment. I mean, are you diabetic, sir? Was
Yes.
there a reason you had the syringes?
Yes, and I have a friend that visit, and she's also diabetic.
Mr. Rod, you also contend that you found marijuana in the apartment?
Yes, Your Honor.
This apartment was located in California, where marijuana is legal under state law.
Yes, Your Honor, but as mentioned in the lease, no smoking is allowed, and there's a carbon monoxide detector, which apparently was sabotaged when I came in, and I also found that the bed frame was broken, and there was already property damage, which,
And you were missing a skateboard.
among other things, yes.
What other things were you missing?
So a skateboard, Your Honor, my tablet, and some of my clothes. So I ended up calling the cops for all of this, and after the cops showed up, they were able to get back some of the missing items, not all of them.
So the cops showed up, they searched the defendant's vehicle, and did they find any of your items in the vehicle?
The skateboard, the tablet, and some of my clothes.
How did his items get in your car, sir?
What had happened was they did find the skateboard in my trunk. The first skateboard that they found was my skateboard, and he tried to say, he said, "Oh, that's mine." I said, "No,
Did
bro,
they
that's
find
mine."
a second skateboard?
Yeah, and I said,
Was
"Hey,
that
yours?"
second skateboard his?
And I said, "Hey, here's your skateboard."
Okay, what was his skateboard doing in your car?
Because I wrote it. I was writing it. And I wasn't done cleaning his, whatever it was. I still had my property in his house, a lot of property.
So-
I still had a long way to go to clean.
Did you have his tablet and some of his clothes in your car as well, Mr. Pena?
I guess that's what showed up.
They walked themselves down there and put themselves in his vehicle?
Yeah, that seems kind of outlandish, but...
It sure does.
So he came to the door, and it was my day off from work, and it was his weekend, and I overslept a little bit. I said, "Okay, I'm sorry. I had a bit of a mess, and I know I have to clean up my mess. I know I was a little bit late, but all I wanted was just like a little bit of slack for another. It was the weekend. It was my day off, and I wasn't fully like finished cleaning up.
So
I had stuff on the porch.
Your position is you had his items all over the place. You
He
were
barged his
you
way
were
in.
running behind.
Yeah, I was. He barged his way in, and he was also putting things in the bag and pushing them out in front of the door, like, whoa, you know.
Mr. Rod, you're contending that the defendant intentionally withheld these things and took them from you, but didn't you get them back?
Not all of them.
What didn't you get back?
My Nike shoes.
Did you have a pair of his Nike shoes?
No.
Your claim against him is for $1,000 for stolen property and damaged property.
Exactly, Your Honor.
What was damaged?
My bed frame, Your Honor, was
Your
damaged.
what?
My
The bed frame was damaged. Did you damage the bed frame, Mr. Pena?
No.
Did you have parties in the home?
No, I had no parties in there.
The big part of your claim, Mr. Rod, is a $4,000 claim for stress as a result of breach of contract because he broke the house rules. What are the rules that you claim he broke?
There's a no smoking rule, which is present in the evidence. And also when I went in, I was seeing drugs and something that the people...
You saw marijuana.
I also saw white drugs.
Did the police officers identify a white substance in the home as a narcotic?
Yes. And it was confiscated by the police.
I have a hard time believing that exposure to marijuana and perhaps narcotics caused you $4,000 worth of stress. I have a really hard time believing that.
I'm not from here, Your Honor. I'm from a Middle Eastern country that is very conservative. And when I moved in here, I was under lots of
Fair enough.
stress from all the immigration laws.
Wait a minute. Is your stress because you were subjected to these illegal substances?
No, Your Honor.
Or was the stress because of what you just said?
But, Your Honor, I came here and I didn't want any trouble at all. I don't want to deal with the cops. And suddenly I find myself with drugs and I have to call the cops. And you know, like one small thing, I get kicked out of this country, especially the last 4 years with all the specific like Muslim ban and all of that.
Is that why you want $4,000 of pain and suffering?
Among other things, Your Honor, because after the issue was done, I didn't want to see him. I was afraid he's going to come after me or send people coming after me because of all the things he had. So I received a Venmo friend request from him. He showed up many times. One of them knocked on my door and left a piece of paper. And I was like, what do you want from me, man? Just leave me alone. I want to see you, you know? Like,
Well, did he show up? Did he come to the house after the arrest and all of this drama
Yes.
happened? Why did you come back?
To get my stuff.
What did you do with
I left them with my neighbor who gave them to him. And he actually, in the Venmo text, he said that he got it back because he said thanks at the end. And like, he didn't like come back and talk about it anymore.